Welcome to Mr. V Teaching Math. In this session, I'm going to be talking about some of the other tools you need to acquire in your compass set. You need some kind of straight edge that has a measuring system on the side of it. This one is good, of course, although if you lose this, you can easily use the measurements that are on the side of your triangles. The triangles are not often absolutely necessary. They're nice to have, but as long as you have one of the straight edges, you're going to be able to do the work you need to do. The tool that you're going to have a little bit more of a challenge with is going to be the protractor. This is the device that is used to measure the angle that you see in front of you. This is the most common type that you're going to see in whatever you buy. This is good and effective and useful. The key points being it has a center point here, which you will use to line things up, and there is a line along the bottom edge. There are some other designs out there. If you get one of these, this is a really bad idea. The center point is simply a hole, which you can work with, but it is harder for students to make use of. There is no line here, and then the students can't line it up with anything. I would not buy this. It's a waste of money. Students will have a very hard time doing things well. There are some other solutions out there. You might find something that looks like this, quite a bit larger. Again, though, for students, I would not recommend this. This one works really well. There are some other choices out there, something like this one, the full 360 degrees. This one's rather complicated because it has some moving parts. Again, I would not recommend this one for students. This is one that we have a series of in our classroom that we use on occasion to help students understand the 360 degrees concept. This is pretty useful. If your student ends up with one of these, that would not hurt. It would definitely make some of what they do a little bit easier. Now, what happens when you can't get one of these? Well, there is a simple solution, especially if you're a classroom teacher. Go and find one of these sheets of acetate. Get one of these. Put it on the photocopier. Photocopy it. You'll end up with this. Cut it out. You'll end up with this. A fully functional and extremely cheap solution to finding a protractor, a tool that you will need.